Welcome everyone, I'm Layman with MI Windows and Doors. Today, we're going to demonstrate for you how to do a door reversal in one of our V2000 series sliding patio doors. However, this demonstration will only be good for the 6/8 door since the handle is placed in the center of the door. Alright, now let's get started. This demonstration is for a pre-installed door. However, the process is the same for uninstalled, but some of the steps may be unnecessary. To begin the door reversal, you need to remove the small hole plugs at the bottom of the door to expose the roller adjustment screws. If you can't remove them with your fingers, you can use a small plastic pry bar. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, you want to rotate the adjustment screws counterclockwise to lower the rollers as far as possible. You want to make sure you're using a manual screwdriver when adjusting. An electric screwdriver or drill could damage the rollers. At the top of the door, you'll need to remove the anti-theft brackets. Then you can remove the door panel, lifting up to remove it from the sill and then removing it from the head. Remove the two hole plugs from the top of the door. Now, using your Phillips head screwdriver, remove both roller brackets from the door. Once removed, you can reinstall the plug hole covers. We're now ready to install the rollers on the opposite side of the door. You want to make sure that the adjustment screws line up with the holes. Next, we have to flip the handle. You want to make sure the hook from the lock is pointed up while in the lock position. To remove the handle, first we need to pull the hole plugs using either your finger or a small plastic pry bar. Once the hardware is exposed, use a Phillips head screwdriver and remove the handle. Then, you're ready to remove the lock and mortise, rotate it 180 degrees, and reinstall it in the same place. Now you can reinstall your handle and make sure the lock is functioning properly. Reinstall the door handle plugs, and now we are ready to move on to the frame. Remove the bump stops at the bottom and top of the frame. Using a small flathead screwdriver, pull the door track up and set it aside. Do the same with the screen track. We're now ready to rotate the frame. If your door is previously installed, you want to make sure you remove the screws that hold the frame to the stud. Remove it from the frame and rotate 180 degrees. And reinstall your screws. When reinstalling your door track, you want to make sure it is angled down towards the exterior. This is to ensure proper drainage to the weep hole system. So, with the track angled correctly, we can lay the roll track down into the frame and reinstall the bump stops. Next, lay the screen track down into the frame. You want to center the track as much as possible so you don't cover the weep holes. Then, using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the lock keeper from the frame. And now we can reinstall our reverse-facing door. You may need a small flathead screwdriver to tuck the rollers inside the track. Once installed, you want to check the reveal line. You want to make sure that the door is even with the frame all the way up. If the door does not line up properly, you can make adjustments to the rollers at the bottom of the door. It's time to reinstall the keeper. There is a small seam line at the center of the frame. It's hard to see but easy to feel. This line is where you want to install the keeper hardware. In the case of our pre-installed door, we were able to use one of the previously drilled holes for a nice clean look. Test the lock to make sure everything lines up and locks correctly. If there's any give in the lock, you can use a small flathead screwdriver to adjust the throw so it engages tighter to the keeper. And finally, you want to reinstall the anti-theft brackets at the head of the door. And our door reversal is complete.